Beholden. Lord, it's time to scream about what's mine. You've been so faithful with time, and now I owe you mine. I often laugh at my path, you with your staff, me with my self-inflicted, often infected wounds, you taking me in, bandaging me, always making room. When my trust was wavering, you stayed favoring me. You stayed, always when I strayed, always when I prayed, made me recognize that things will always be fine. All you need is just time. And for that, my words will continually be a reflection of my heart. Teary-eyed often as I don't know where to start. Finding peace in the fact that in you I have become new, growing, spiritually pregnant, now showing, bowing, fully allowing you to continue bestowing your glowing onto me. And now I have an inner knowing of whom you have called me to be. And that is just me. Though the world won't agree, you choose to give me life and that more abundantly. Finally, living out God's given dreams, and gone are the days of being surrounded and hounded by teams of animated fake people moving around like memes, inhaling my steam, ingested but not fully vested in me. For me, it's my heart just says thank you for all that you do and the little small clues that reminded me that the chosen are few. But what's for you is for you. For taking a stand while lending your hand and always pulling me through, keeping me and so many in a world that's considered ugly and gritty. You witness every little itty bitty season. The hurt, what happened, often without rhyme or reason, filled with the spilled blood of treason. This year, once again, I recognize I need you, especially on the never-ending songs reminding me that I don't fit in or belong, especially on the foggy roads where one I can often find myself going left, confused and spinning, where all was good in the beginning. Then begins the slow tempting of contemplating and then debating, of compromise, later asking myself why. I recognize I need you. In a world where social media is always tracking, political lies are still stacking, and so many still grief packing against so many odds that only continue just stacking. I pray all recognize they need you. For now, somehow, planned vacays have been traded while the White House has been degraded and our nation's soul has been traded and the world is all high, just faded, feeling nothing but weighted. For many, it's now quarantine and nicotine, waiting on checks like a fiend. TVs filled now with shrieks and squeals in which people are asked to just chill as our politicians provide a ride with looks and stares and empty promises that they still care, but never mind to the fact that they really just weren't prepared. But nah, no increased pays, just a heads and beards full of grays. Lord, let them recognize that they need you. So much to bear witness to those that are out of touch, that cuss and fuss, hateful tactics robust, getting nowhere only because there's no real trust in you. Lord, let them recognize they need you. Holy Spirit, stand in the gaps and perhaps help a nation that can't admit its relapse.